Welcome back, Wolfpack. Now, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I haven't exactly implemented my consistent upload schedule idea. Now, would you look at this for a minute? Recently, I got the Eye of the Lightning Rod ability during the Umbral escalation. But that was 10 to 50. This is 1 to 13 shock escalation. Antony sends out a line of explosives that deal high damage and can interrupt behemoths. Now, I'm using Broadside Lantern. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I can do that. I am attempting... as you can see, my chain blades up here in the middle are level 20 already. Warpike is at level 5, and repeaters are at level 13. I'm trying to get my repeaters and Warpike up to level 20 as well. But here's what I'm running. I'm not going to explain it. It's just the full Time Weave set. Time Weaver armor. I would definitely recommend it. It's the Crystal Method, I believe is what it's called. It's the thing you should be looking for on Paradox Breaks by the temple. This is definitely something worth crafting before the update happens. Now, I'm trying to see this. Now, I'm not just imagining that, right? I practically just one-shot a behemoth. Practically. Obviously, it wasn't a one-shot because I also was shooting my weapons and there were multiple explosives that dropped. But my point is, it could be, yeah, there it is, see?
That's some victory, Skipper.
Yes, I just damaged my repeaters, but I believe
Let's get that charged Ethan and get out.
it might have been possible with just the Broadside Lantern. I don't know about that, but it's interesting to think about. Eye of the Lightning Rod is broken. Those shock pylons never go away. When you activate your lantern, it summons a pylon that fires. It's like the Nezaga things. It fires an orb of electricity. By the end of the Thrax fight, I had around, I don't know, 20 of them. It was absurd. I put that in a different video. But the Broadside Barrage, it's an interesting concept as well. There's Defiant Stone for the Sconch Defiance Lantern. You could combine that with either Max Earth, Omnicell, or the Bastion Omnicell ability. But what else is there? Those are the only 3 I actually know about. Thing is, Eye of the Lightning Rod. I believe that don't quote me on this one. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it only activates when you have Drask's Eye. I think that's the only time it's even an option. But what about Embermane's Rapture, Koshai's Bloom? The Recruit's Lantern? Oh, my voice. Yikes. The Recruit's Lantern, it's interesting. I like it. There's just no cell slot in it. But these other 2, Pangora's Shine and Shrike's Zeal. Are there even amps for them in Escalation? Also, Recruit's Lantern, pretty good. There's no wait. You don't need to wait for it to happen. It just automatically shows up. So if you could get Max Etheric Attunement while that's active, I wonder how good that would do. Heck, even Max Zeal as well. Increasing its effectiveness? I don't know. It's just interesting to think about. Anyway, my plan is to get all my bounties and then swap to this then claim the bounties, which would level up my warp hike. Also. Wield the axe. With my lantern, yeah, that won't be a problem. Slay 8 behemoth hammer counts as 2. What the? What just happened? You're out of bounty tokens. Don't worry. You can earn 4 from... Wait, what? I'm out? You can earn 4 free bounty tokens per day when you flip a coin in the fountain. Okay. If you hate to wait... Oh, wow, that's interesting. You can buy bounty tokens in the store. Got it. Well, guess what? I'm okay with waiting. I'm not going... What? You actually think I was gonna buy them in the store? How do I get out of this? Wait, how do I get out of this? Oh, wait. Circle. Do I have to hold the button? Yeah, I had to hold the button. Okay. That's... yikes. That's definitely gonna put a stop to my bounty spammings. Alright, there's 4 more. That's scary. Now I swap back to my repeaters. Also, the Predator ability, definitely worth it. Not taking damage for 15 seconds with repeaters is not as hard as it sounds sometimes, because, well, it's repeaters. What are you gonna do? Stand right up in front of them? And how it reload. Anyway, but the 35% damage increase is definitely worth it. This is my favorite spot in the entire Ramsgate, I think. Just the music changing is interesting. This spot is definitely, like, critical to the lore or something. I don't know. I don't know the lore of the game. Okay. Core damage of the lantern. Slay 12 frost or shock. Slay 8 behemoths. Dodge through 4 projectiles. Okay, frost or shock. So I'd just be going back in here, pretty much. Let's start it. I'll be recording for the full hour, but I think I probably won't, like, finish it. I'll probably just record a few runs. What? Oh, there's a sheep here. Huh. How do I phrase this? I will and won't be recording for the full hour. I'll record a few runs and then stop before the timer hits so that that way the video doesn't end mid-run. Okay. Could you imagine if we get broadside barrage on the first amp? Oh dear God! If that actually happens now, it's gonna look like I scripted. That's not possible, is it? I don't think it is. Although in that case, I could just recite the entire list of shock escalation amps, and then yeah, I could do that if I memorized it.
We'll be there to pick you up at the top of the chain.
Oh, I don't like this. Ow. Thank you. Was that so hard? There we go. Let's see, today's Friday. So, for my upload schedule, I think I'll be uploading on Mondays and Thursdays from now on. Only on Mondays and Thursdays. If I break that at some point, well, then I broke it. But I will be attempting to just upload twice a week. Because I've gone through cycles of uploading a couple dozen times a day. Oh. And then not uploading for months. Well, at least that's what it feels like. Yes, Nasher, you stay right there, Nasher. Don't move. That way, if Jurassic decides to do its... Okay, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. That was too far away to actually do any good. One down.
Good work. That's one less behemoth to deal with. And I've done it.
This setup might not be practical for later games, but reduce and reuse. Oh my god, wait. Reduce, reuse, recycle. All three are Omnicells. Uh-oh. I might... I didn't even think of that. Wait, what? Why is the music already playing? Is Saga? Or Charog? We weren't even here yet. What was that? Nope, Quail Shot. And of course, I'm still using Trash Psy now as my lantern. Yeah, he always goes on like the opposite side of the arena, it feels like. Ow. I really need to change Bastion out for something else. Gosh dang it. That ability is gonna activate if... Oh, the birds did the damage on me. There we go.
You're pretty good at this, Cap. That behemoth has snarled its last.
Let's see what we get this time. The ability won't exactly activate if I take damage. Duelist Precision. Gain plus 1% stacking critical strike chance every half second that resets when you critically strike. Huh. Interesting. I mean, none of the others are seem very good, so why not? Why not try this? I mean, it's not like I'll even notice it with the damage I'm already putting out. But it's an interesting concept.
We've reached the end of the chain, Cap. Looks like this is...
Oh! No, I'll leave you alone. Your music is freaking awesome, so I'll kill the Shrike first. Yeah, so can you move? Thank you. We may not get to the music for long. But it's awesome.
Eastern Island should be packed with charge dazer now that you've taken down the last behemoth.
There we go.
Nice work.
It may not be much right now, but I'm not exactly a Reforged speedrunner. Also, the fact that if you do speedrun Reforges, you better make sure you have enough Ether Sparks. So, although I guess you could just go to Paradox Breaks and farm for it there. Oh, and the update, I've been hearing rumors about pets. I don't know what to expect. I don't even think it's gonna actually happen. What, are you gonna actually get to tame pets like a pet Shrike or a pet Pangar? Someone's gonna just show up with a pet Phalanx and just sweep a fight. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen or if you can just tame the little minions. But yeah, I honestly, whatever it's gonna happen, heck, they might just be cosmetic, or they might give like a 0.1% boost to something. So yeah, I don't even think it's gonna happen, whatever it is. But even though the update's been delayed, I don't mind. Gives us all more time to craft all the weapons and armor, right? Although Malkurian hasn't exactly been gracious in handing over the Shard of the Eternal Storms. Sorry, Malkurian, I don't like Malkurian very much at the moment. Although it's not exactly like I expected to just give me what I need instantly. It's a game. We're supposed to do our best to try to gather the resources. What was I looking? Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change my lantern for that one. Slay 12 Frost or Shock. Slay 8 Behemoths. Dodge through 4 projectiles. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, and I do actually have a solid team support set up at the moment. Hang on, what was in there? Not Catalyst, I think. Really? Catalyst was in there. Well, I'll put Conduit there now. I'm not exactly using potions at the moment, so... Conduit. There we go. Let's run it back. I'm excited to see what the new Behemoth is like. Too bad we won't be able to craft its weapon or armor like it would be now. Instead, we'll be crafting it the way it will be after the update. What? I'm not trying to do that. I was just trying to jump around. I wonder if they're gonna remove any of the exotics. Like, obviously, they won't be the way they are now, because all the weapons, like, quote-unquote, all the weapons, I'm expecting the legendaries to be similar at least, are getting a rework, as well as all the armor pieces, but good thing you can craft Prismatic Grace, Skullforge, and Tragic Echo now. It's a bit of a farm, but you've got time now that the update's been delayed. I would just, honestly, here's what I would recommend. If you don't want to get everything, just get all the Alira weapons, the Frostwolf weapons, and as well as the helmet and chestplate. Follow that up with all the legendaries and the exotics. Because those ones have the most unique effects. So, yeah, I would recommend getting those ones, even if you don't want to get all of them. So that would be 7 exotics, that would be 7 weapons. So that would be crossbow from Elira. So that's 14 weapons.
Another behemoth bites the dust.
Plus the
Captain. Now get ready for that Aethys.
armor, the head and chest plate for Frostbolt. So yeah, that's like, what, 23 items? And I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple, but not many. I'm just taking executioner to speed up the process a little bit. Oh! Okay, for the Halloween event, just give this guy a magician's hat. I kid you not, just give him a magician's hat. Well, maybe not for the Halloween event. But you get my point. Oh yeah, where's the Drask? There we go. Valiant Edition. Could definitely save me. Oh man! Wow, that went better than I thought it would. I expected to lose my damage bonus. Honestly, I hope one of the new weapons they add, because they're going to try and do a quote-unquote one every 6 weeks. I feel like that's a bit much. I think they might get out 1 or 2 and then have to spread out the time, because that's a bit much. So I'm hoping one of the first weapons is a crossbow. One of the weapon mods could be damage is like normal crossbow with no weapon mod would just be, how do I phrase this? Core damage, pure core damage. Obviously there would be part damage too, because core damage and part damage are the same. As long as core damage goes up, part damage does too. Although, sharpen does not increase core damage, just part damage. Part damage does not increase core, it's only a one-way boost. But I'm hoping the crossbow would just be normal core and part damage. And then you could weapon mod to give it high wound damage, so that would be like a sharpened crossbolt head. And blunted crossbow bolt head would be like just stagger damage. Its special could be, like in the movies, one of those chain ballistas. The crossbow unfolds into this ballista, firing a chain shot that would hold the behemoth in place. You could stop it from running away. Although, that might be a bit much. But it would be interesting. Just to have another ranged weapon. Heck, even a normal bow and arrow would be awesome. You'd be able to charge it up just by holding the button to decide how much damage output to put up behind the shot, obviously to a maximum. You don't want to just hold it endlessly and then one-shot it. But considering repeaters are your only option right now for ranged weapons, I suppose Warpike is the longest ranged melee weapon. And Hammer does have Concussive Blast. Although, the Chainblade's Grapple might classify as a melee range. I guess it could be the longest range one. But you get my point. It'd just be nice to have another ranged option. Oh, we completed 2. Okay. Wait, wrong way. There we go. Warpike. Flame. What do we got? Another gold. You know, it's interesting. Neutral or umbral. It's interesting that it seems like. Is this one? No, that's a bronze. Is that one? Yeah, silver bounties. That middle one gives times 700. I think that's just plus 700 actually. Weapon XP. But the one on the far left, the golds give less than the silvers. Isn't that interesting? What's this? Darkest Nights. Huh. And Thrills and Chills. I guess that one fits. Frost or Shock. Too bad you don't put a Shroud there as, I mean, I guess because obviously there are no, you don't kill Shrouds to level that bounty up, but it would fit. Thrills and Chills. It fits. One more run should clear out the other couple bounties. And you can surprisingly consistently run into Nasher and Shrike. Although I must say, going through an Umbral escalation and not actually finding any Umbral behemoths is startling. Well, I mean, there's Thrax, but if you're playing 1 to 13, then yeah, you're not exactly gonna, like, if you don't find any Umbrals, that's gonna be surprising, because that's happened to me and a friend before. Also, the rarity of Radiance, I mean, obviously it's Terra escalation, but the rarity of Radiance in Terra, planets absorb light, right? Shouldn't there be more Radiance there? Or at least a higher chance? It's just some interesting thoughts. I'm not really complaining about it. The escalations are good the way they are. Just some interesting thoughts. It makes sense that you can't find Shock in the Terra escalation and vice versa. You're never going to find a Terra behemoth here. You might find Deep Frost Skarn, but it's Deep Frost. What are you going to do? It's not Terra. It's Frost. Oh, and I've lost track of the amount of times I've had Koshai, Skarn, or Fenrir, or all three in Terra escalation. Those are some of the main Terra behemoths, Earth behemoths. So it makes sense, but I find it interesting still. I really want there to be a neutral legendary. You just, if you're lazy about making it, take a Nasher, upscale it by not 75%, about 300%. And call it a day. But you could get creative with it. Are any of these good for damage? Paragon Blazing. Charging through an attack grants damage to all slayers. Seconds. Or until you take damage. Alright. Although I can't wait for the weapon swap system to come out. Can you imagine? 1 minute you use the Umbral Legendary weapon ability, then you swap to the Radiant one, and poof! Suddenly you just click its legendary ability, rewind, and your Umbral Legendary is right back. There are gonna be some crazy weapon combos. Huh? How did you get there? How did they get behind me? Oh, and also... Oh, there it is. I'm confused on how paralysis works. When you inflict it on a behemoth, I mean. Sometimes I think it's like stagger, it's a threshold thing. So I would be using the legendary shock weapons to use its ability. Then I'd instantly click Drask's Eye to hit him with a lightning bolt. And sometimes that paralyzes them. But not all the time. Oh, and other times I've thought it was like a timing thing. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hello. Oh, well played. Doubly well played. You won't let me keep my damage bonus for too long, even if I do get it, will you? And too high. Oh, there we go. You know what? Bring it. Let's see if I can bait you into using your projectile attack. Yes, it hit the birds. Those things are pesky. Oh. I was trying to kill the birds, not him. Well, guess I got both. Making sure usually the birds die when the behemoth does, but never know. Valiant Edition, Breath of Life, Locus of Power. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna actually check that right now.
Reached the end of the chain, Cap. Looks like this is
Oh.
as bad as it's gonna get.
Oh, wow. That is... Shadow Touch Koshai, wait, you can come here? I hit you with Frostland. How does that cause paralysis? What? And I'm not using an electric weapon either. Ah, he dodged. That might have been a waste. Or not. That's it.
Keystone Island should be packed with charged Aether now that you've taken down the last behemoth. Nice work.
I feel like they could have done something more here, but at the same time, it fits. It fits. At least there is one or two defensive legendaries. I'm honestly not quite sure why people don't like the neutral legendary. There isn't a neutral legendary. Neutral weapons. Personally, I like the entire Natural Armor set. It's pretty good when you combine it all into one thing. Yes, Rage Hunter is like kind of not the best, especially considering the behemoth actually has to be enraged, and if you keep interrupting it before it's enraged, or if you kill it before it enrages, either way, or one does not exclude the other, then it kind of does nothing. I guess that's why people don't like Ether Hunter, especially because they can only Ether charge once per bite. And then on top of that, there is the Rage ability, where if you get hit, then your damage increases. You don't even want to be hit in this game. So often, you get hit when you're not expected to, then you can't actually use Rage correctly. But I feel like if you stack them, Overpower is insane. It happens when you paralyze, when you interrupt, when you stagger, all of it. But if you combine Overpower, Rage Hunter, and what was the other one? Rage. Yeah, Rage Hunter, just Rage, and Overpower, all three of them. You're gonna get some good damage out of it. Like, if one doesn't activate, the others probably will. And if all three are active, oh, behemoths beware. So, there's definitely, with a Terra weapon, slay 8 behemoths, with Chainblades counts too. There's definitely some stackability. Come on, next, nope. Well, now at least I don't have to run Shock Escalation over and over and over. Alexa, how much longer?
You have 22 minutes left.
Alright.
1 hour timer.
Slay 9 neutral or umbral. Figure we do the Radiance and get some of the neutral out of the way for that quest. That way we complete both. And I'm wearing Radiant armor, so... Uh-oh, wait, I forgot to switch back to repeaters. It's okay. I can do that while we're in there. There we go. Could you imagine that actually balancing on one of those? That would be terrifying for me. Also, isn't that railing out of a rope? I don't think that railing is made out of wood. So the fact that it doesn't move when your Slayer balances on it is, well... Yikes. I guess reality doesn't apply sometimes. There we go. Oh, also, the rampaging shards, well, let's start with the my Malkavian complaints. Even when I was using a shock weapon on the Chainblades, the shock legendary, I couldn't get it. Even though you apparently have double chances when you're using a weapon that's the same type as Behemoth, you apparently have double chances for rare and epic drops. I was getting the rare, but the epic? Not so much. Not so much. Also I need like 8 of them. More if I do need more if I want to craft all of them. I definitely do want to craft all of them. But I need like 8. Or was that the rampaging shard? Because I'm not getting that from Torgadoro. I'm not getting many of those either. Either or. My point stands. Element form, Radiance. I mean, we don't really need healing at the moment. Healing Dream. Mender... I guess Radiant form. So, if all of your teammates have Healing Dream, and they're all knocked and you're the only one up and you've got the revive thing, you could be immortal. Well, maybe not, because if you get hit quickly enough, you're gonna... If you're fighting an Emberman and a Saidi, you're gonna get destroyed, because those things can attack quick. But yeah, you would be healing so much. Although you could also just revive them all. Or you could wait till you go down, then revive everyone. Or kill all the behemoths, then revive. You get my point. There's quite a few ways you could play that. Some of which would make your teammates pretty upset, and others... others are just not very nice. What is this? What was that? What was I... Ow. Okay, well there goes my damage boost. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're clearly unhappy. Here, let me hit your teammate here for a bit. Alright, he's gone. You're next. Okay, where is that thing I was looking at? Wait, is that? No. Hang on. Start at the middle and look around. I don't see... Whoa, 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 whoa. Stick drift. Hey. Almost like you're trying to get me to miss something there. No. Nothing. Maybe it was just a strangely placed boulder or something? I don't know. Last seconds. Oh, that's the one that kills you right before you die instead, but only once per, like, game or something. Once per round, I think. Earthshaker. That one. This combos interestingly with the Lyra weapon because all you do is... And boom, that's 1,000 damage. I think it combos well with, interestingly with Lyra's weapon because you actually have to click the jump button to change what the tile does. It either heals you or damages the behemoth. If the behemoth makes contact with the tile, either effect is active. Blue tiles heal you, red tiles damage the behemoth. And I find that very interesting, because not only if you jump you do damage, but you also change the tile. Although, it does on a cooldown. You can jump outside the cooldown, and of course I missed. Oh, wow! That's how I shatter its shield, by clicking the jump button. That's gotta be disappointing. I wonder what the variants of the new behemoth are gonna be. You've got Defrost Skarn, Lightbound Boreas, Lightbound Koshai. Actually, I'm not sure if it's Lightbound Boreas or not, but it's Radiant Boreas, so... Locus of Power, Shadow Dodge. Whoa! Okay, we definitely need to use to start activating here. That works. Yikes! Okay, this'll do.
Keystone Island should be packed with charge danger now that you've taken down the last behemoth. Nice work.
Alright. So, that should be the Radiant one. Well, we only really fought one Radiant. In fact, there was that Umbral orb at the end. I'm not sure why that can spawn there, actually. I'm not entirely sure why that can spawn in the Radiant Escalation. Although those Radiant turrets at level 3 are those things are an interesting concept. I didn't actually use them this time, but they have both saved me and killed me in the past. Not killed me as in they did the damage, but as in I wanted to use them, so I really focused on that and got killed in it because I wouldn't actually fight the behemoth. I would just try to use the turrets the whole time. If your team can prioritize staggering the behemoth and interrupting it and stuff and trying to get it into the middle, you could hit both turrets at the same time. It's an interesting concept, but in practice, difficult for me to use, especially solo. Alright. We still haven't dodged through a single projectile, wow. Eat behemoths. Yep, chain expenses too. Display. We got one of them. Well, we may as well just keep going. Actually, let's try that. Actually, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 12:13 p.m.
Wait, I asked the wrong question. Alexa, how much longer?
You have 12 minutes left on your 1-hour timer.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. Peace out, Wolfpack.